celebrating the birthday of America, and who better to do that than with George Washington himself? Because George Washington has some rules for civility that we need to know all about. What are some highlights?
No, drink not nor eat with your mouth full.
Oh.
So, for example.
So what does that mean?
Well, let's put the beer.
Okay.
Now, this is a rules of civility beer.
I mean, you actually have, this
is
George
actually
Washington.
a thing. Yeah, rules of civility beer.
And it's got number 73, whatever rule 73 is written right there on the front.
That's right. And so what it's doing is it's showing you that, this stuff is still alive today and still applies today, right?
Right, yeah.
So it's saying drink not nor bite with your mouth full, right?
Yes.
So this is what she's saying. So if you take our hot dogs here, if your mouth is full, first of all, don't talk, but certainly don't drink with your mouth full.
Okay.
That's what you don't want to do. Because, sometimes you're hanging out, you're talking with your mouth full like I'm doing right now.
Yes.
And you start having a swig, you shouldn't do that.
Shouldn't do that. You got to clear one thing before you're doing something else. That's what he's kind of saying, to have proper etiquette.
The other thing that he says that I think is important as you're engaging on the 4th of July, right? Beyond the food itself, about what you talk about. He says, speak not evil of the absent, for it is unjust. So the absent, the people that are not there.
Don't talk about people behind their back.
Don't speak badly about them. Don't talk about it behind their back, right?
Yeah.
Don't do gossip is what he's talking about the neighbors or friends or family members. There's always some juicy stuff that people want to share.
You got to drop the tea, man.
That's right.
So that's like the most American of things also.
That's right. So you don't want to participate in that.
Okay.
But not only do you want to not contribute, but in return, you don't want to listen, because he says, believe not flying reports to the disparagement of any. So when you hear those flying reports, don't believe it just because when it's disparaging.
Okay.
Because first you're not speaking about it, and now you're not going to just believe it, because if the other guy's speaking about it, how do you know they're credible,
Don't
right?
blindly believe everything.
That's right. That's right.
So
That's what he's saying.
Hit the Google search bar and
That's
do
right.
some research
That's what
for
he
yourself.
said. Yeah, it's actually one of his rules of civility is Google it before you believe it.
Yeah, I love that. Yes, you got to.
You can find more about these if you go to mountvernon.org, which is, of course, his home, reliable place to go and find the entire list. Here's a booklet with all 110 rules of civility, right? So in the theme of sort of the 4th of July, with our 4th of July cookies our American flag beer, I even brought a copy of the Declaration of Independence.
Wow.
Right? I mean, that's ultimately
Is there some kind of code written on the back of that? You and me and Nicolas Cage are going to go. Yeah, okay.
But of course, he's responsible for the success, or largely responsible for the success of this declaration, which means nothing without the support of George Washington and the soldiers and so on and so forth,
yeah, sure.
right? And so I think it's fascinating to have the Declaration of Independence next to the rules of civility and to consider that in our mind, because it's not just the colors that we bring out, but it's remembering what is this stuff about.
Yeah, sure.
And part of that is what the father of the country believed is a proper and decent way to behave yourself at social gatherings.
Yeah, I love that. Rafi, thank you for bringing all of this for us to partake in today. Cheers.
Hey, cheers.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th.
Get out there and have a dog one at a time. Don't speak ill of others, and make sure you're not drinking while you're eating. A lot of things to remember. That's right. Don't cough on the food. We'll be back with more later.